Yes, Thfc. So my opinion on why do I think Tottenham Hotspurs is going through this situation. I believe the owners made a arrangement or a sacrifice, meaning it was money over trophies. And the reason why I say that is evidently shown. Since they've come in, Tottenham's more or less been a European football team. And I believe the only way Daniel Levy got to use funds, meaning buy players, play player wages, play staff wages, and pay his wages, was only from European football. And if he didn't get European football, they would not be allowed to buy any players. And personally, I believe this is evident. I mean, Tottenham Hotspurs have been in 8 finals under ENIC brand. They won the Mickey Mouse Cup, Copadella Cup, some call it, in the early 2000s. Since then, they was in 7 other finals, came close in a few of them, but didn't get over the line. And as Mourinho always says, I got half a trophy with Tottenham. And I genuinely believe the reason he was sacked by the board was because he potentially could have won that trophy. And maybe if he did win that trophy, we'll be going through what we're going through this season because it was part of the arrangement that had been broken. Then comes along Ange Postecoglou, who was like Ramos, a man's man, had their own beliefs in the way football should be played, and done anything in their power to win a trophy for Tottenham Hotspurs. Hence why Ange Postecoglou was sacked. It cannot just be because of the form in the Premier League, especially after what we've seen and witnessed with Thomas Frank as football fans. So I genuinely believe Ange Postecoglou was dismissed because the arrangement or agreement had been broken and the board now have to pay. And publicly, they are going through their embarrassment, which is the situation what Tottenham is in at this precise moment in time, which is not good for them, it's not good for us fans, and it's not good for the players. If you look at it and you listen to Ange Postecoglou's last interview, he more or less says it in not so many words. Tottenham is not a big club and they do not spend a sufficient amount of money on the right player at the right time. Meaning, from European football, you get 40 to 90 million for qualifying. Yeah? So, Daniel Levy would not have been able to spend that all on one player at one time because he has to pay a handful of players through that money and he has to get in 1 or 2 players for the team. Hence why we always went for these type of, some would call mediocre players. Daniel Levy has also said, wait till I'm gone, then they will realise what I actually did. And sometimes it's not good because you get what you wish for. And we are seeing the demise of that within 7 months of the man leaving the club, which is very, 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 very sad as a fan. It's a very big coincidence that after winning the Europa Cup final, Ange was executed within 2 months after that, and Daniel Levy was executed within 4 months after that. To me, it's not a coincidence. They broke the agreement and they've had to pay for it. Going forward, I really do believe if Tottenham Hotspurs do stay up, the owners will be in no position but to spend the money what is needed to be spent for the team to get back and start finishing European positions. And if they don't, I believe the club will sell within 6 months of the drop. And how they will do this is by selling all the valuable players that we have and possibly earning £500 million with the player sales alongside the 2.5 billion what they'll probably get for the club. If not, I think they will find a way to separate the football side of the business with the other sides of the business, meaning they will sell the training ground and possibly the pitch rights, not the whole stadium, but the pitch rights, and you'll be able to use the stadium on match days and possibly reap all the earnings or pay a percentage back to the owners. This is my opinion, and I really do hope my club stays up in the big league, because we all know the Championship is a beast and sometimes the beast gets the best of the team. But no doubt, whatever happens, we will be back where we belong within time. But we can do it, the players can do it, and the manager can do it. Let's go, Coys.